Let's take a quick look back at a story we've talked about for the last 4 weeks, and that is the Afghan migrants, or the people that were put on the planes. And, of course, you remember there were 122,000 people brought over on planes from Afghanistan, of which about 6,000 were American citizens, and about 6,000 were folks that actually had applied for and or qualified for those special immigrant visas. So those would be the people that actually helped us out, the translators, the facilitators, the people who helped us out in the Afghanistan conflict. Then there's obviously, if you could do the math there, you notice there's 110,000 other people. And the truth of the matter is we don't really know who they are. And that's one of the stories we've been trying to bring to your attention. And as we've told you, they've been stored, or they're being kept at military bases all around this country, where they're building temporary housing for them. They're starting to approach them with opportunities to receive social services, which is welfare on the U.S. taxpayer dime. And in fact, a story that's come out recently is a couple of them have been charged with a federal crime.
Well, they were actually, I was in Wisconsin. Fort McCoy is one of the posts that they were bringing on. I was there for some training myself, and they were bringing them in steady forces. They were walking around, and they've got handlers. Like, they're being well taken care of, but I definitely want to hear more about this.
Well, and it's funny that you mentioned Fort McCoy, because that's exactly where we're going to go to this week. 2 Afghan refugees have been charged with federal crimes at Fort McCoy in Wisconsin. One of them is charged with raping a minor and attempting to rape a second minor, both of whom are under the age of 16. And this is not just statutory rape. This is rape with force. This particular person has been charged with. The other one is charged with strangling and suffocating his wife. Both of these incidents occurred since they arrived in the U.S. So just in the past 3 or 4 weeks, these 2 incidents have occurred, and they've been charged by the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Western District of Wisconsin. So we bring you these stories because, you know, these can't be the only incidences of this nature that are occurring. These are 2 where the people have gotten caught. How many more have occurred or will be occurring where the people are not caught? And really, it just begs the question, who are these people? Who are these 110,000 people that we've brought into our country? And as folks, as you know, if you're out there listening, you know what the answer to that question is, don't you? The answer is we have no idea. We don't know who we've brought into our country. We don't know who we've brought in. We're going to start giving our taxpayer paid for social welfare to. We're going to build housing for them. Remember the billions of dollars that Biden and his State Department want to spend on them. And why? We don't know who they are. Why are we bringing them into our country to begin with? These are important questions. Hopefully, these are questions that you're asking, your friends and family are asking. You won't hear those kind of questions on the mainstream media. I mean, you won't hear it on the news. You're not going to hear
politically correct.
You're not going to hear CNN asking, why are we bringing all these people into our country? We're going to talk some more about that because of some of what's going on down at the southern border. And we're going to even give you the answer directly from Biden's mouth. Thank you for listening to the Morgan Streetman Show. We hope you enjoyed what you heard. And if you did, please click like and subscribe to help us out. And remember that we recommend that you exercise your brain at least once a week.